Hey guys, Marsingit here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to try out the new LR Super BUU at 55% versus the Metal Cooler Core stage of the Red Zone. So this one should be pretty interesting. This guy can be run on some teams with some really good STR units, which is why I thought this would make a great choice for this particular run. I do want to get Janemba built up, so I think... See, the other rotation is already perfectly set up as well. Super BUU links really well with Janemba. They have 5 links, so with him in between the two, he has all of his links active. As you can see, I've been link leveling him. Kind of funny that we got 2 still at 4, and then Margin is at 8. So he's starting off here with 220k defense, basically. Like I said, I do want to get Janemba to build up, so we'll do this. Hopefully, he will guard here, but... Alright, well, we can't get a lot of key on this first turn for Janemba, but I guess it is what it is. So we'll do this, and then we'll grab these for you. Kid BUU obviously needs to build up a little bit, but as long as he's built up by the time we get to the core, then it'll be fine. See, now Super BUU didn't guard. And it took 3 hits for him to then take double-digit damage. See, this is where I talked about it in the showcase we did, like, right away for him, where this could be super risky. Like, that 70% chance, you'd think 70%, you know, that's pretty good. But, yeah. I mean, he did just get hit, like, 7 times. So his passive is fully maxed out after 1 turn. But... yeah, him not guarding, you can see how that causes a huge issue, especially for a unit that very often is going to want to be in slot 1. I think that is pretty bad. So, and then we die. Nice. Alright, so we got caught lacking in that last run because of Janemba. Unfortunately, I feel like that's probably going to happen again because he's in slot 7, which means his first appearance isn't going to be until turn 3. So the other thing that we're going to see in action here, which is kind of disappointing, is the fact that Super BUU does get a lot of his buffs based on the amount of HP you have when he attacks. So one of the highest mod of the restriction is 90%, which obviously we did not get to. And he's now getting supered in slot 1. And he didn't guard again. Bruh. This video was supposed to... I thought this was going to go really well, but this video has done fairly well to highlight the flaws of Super BUU so far. Yikes. 2 runs in a row, him not guarding on the first turn. That is pretty brutal. I took quite a bit of damage because one of the STR coolers took a super straight away on the first turn. So RNG has not really been going particularly my way in this run so far. Double super from Kid BUU is nice, but I'm pretty sure he would still die to a super here. He's going to tank the normals fine. Yeah, if you're going to super again, super... I was going to say, if you're going to super again, super Golden Freezer, but... well... ooh, 66k. Actually, Kid BUU taking that way better than I expected. That is pretty good. I mean, the Metal Cooler army has been attack lowered quite a bit at this point, but that is actually pretty good. What do I need to do? I need to build up with Janemba. So I guess I do this. Yeah. It's not ideal, but yeah, I guess we do this. Then we can grab the physical orbs for you. And we can grab the STR orbs for you. So we'll do this. Getting supered in slot 1 would be really bad here again. Metal Cooler army can be a huge pain. I suppose I should, I've mentioned this in previous videos, I kind of lose my self and forget this all the time, but I want to see how well Super BUU is going to do against the core, so I probably should, if this run goes down the pan and we have to jump in for attempt number 3, I probably should just use a Whis in the early turns, right, so we can kind of guarantee that we actually get to the core, but I think we should be okay now. I was honestly quite surprised that Janemba took so much damage. Because Janemba and Super BUU link together really well. Him getting the additional super here is big because he needs to super 3 times in slot 2. I think he actually just needs to attack, but he needs to attack 3 times in order to be fully built up, so him getting the additional is really strong. But the only teams they share are Transformation Boost and Exploding Rage, so that's why I'm running the STR Cooler team. Also, because obviously STR we have type advantage against the core. But yeah, this run has not gone particularly well. LR Cooler, can we actually get some additional supers? Man, I swear the last couple of times I've used this LR Cooler, I have been getting really unlucky with the number of additionals. We only did 1 this turn. I think he did 1 on the previous turn as well. Which, I mean, that does give him okay defense, but he's not going to be eating super attacks left and right with that level of defense here. So, let's see. Oh, he sealed Kid BUU. What's Kid BUU's defense here? 400k. And then... see, they have Metamorphosis and they don't. So that gives us what? We're at 330. That puts us up to 363. That's a pretty decent amount of HP. Shall I super attack with BUU first? I think he has the buff, right? Because he got hit after he attacked last time. The only problem is Kid BUU is potentially going to be in trouble if I do that. So let's do this. And we'll do... This should drop the STR ones down, right? No, it dropped 1 of them down. Well, I guess we can do that. Do I need to use an item here? I mean, I just want to see what happens, right? If Super BUU doesn't guard, then he's potentially dead here. But, I mean, he's dropping a 13.3 million attack stat thanks to the support from STR Cooler. That is pretty good. And then he didn't guard, but he tanks the core normals for double digits. And that was without being fully built up as well. So that is actually pretty good. The only problem is, if we'd got super attacked there, then we would be dead. And I'm pretty sure, if he's going to super attack at the end of the turn, pretty sure STR Cooler is in trouble here. He hasn't exactly supered a ton of times. Oh no, we get away with it apparently. So I guess we'll do this. This rotation does actually work out quite nicely. So you get this. You still miss your 18 key super by 1, which is unfortunate. And then we'll give these to you, even though you can't super anyway, but we might as well get the same type orbs. Frieza, as it's only turn 5, Frieza still has pretty decent damage reduction, although he's not eating the super, which worries me a little bit after how Janemba performed in the first turn of that previous run. He is going to get his 3rd attack here, though, so he is going to be fully built up after this attack, and obviously because we're running a Transformation Boost team, everyone's getting the support from STR Cooler. So 5.2. I need 1 copy of Janemba to rainbow him. I really wish I'd pulled him from the Super BUU banner instead of pulling Super 17, the other featured LR who I've had rainbow for ages. Would have been nice, but you know. Yeah, I was going to say, it's too much to ask for that the core just doesn't super for 2 turns. 457, jeez. Alright, well, let's come back in for 1 more attempt and see how we get on. Okay, so we're back for the last try with a rather different team build, as you can see. I'm using the STR Gamma leads again. And I figured, you know, why not? Because I didn't need to bring another unit necessarily to help out Super BUU. I just really wanted to bring another unit that wouldn't just get killed immediately. So since we are fighting a movie boss and Gamma 1 has movie heroes as one of his categories, I have brought the Tech God Goku. So we're just going to be floating him. I brought the physical LR Metal Cooler because there is a possibility that he just gets destroyed by the Metal Cooler core, but then obviously he will revive and give us a full heal. So that could actually work in our favour. And then, of course, the Gammas, if they choose to absolutely go crazy here, have infinite opportunity to build up because we can't kill the Metal Cooler army. So, obviously, Gamma 2, he can super attack away to his heart's content. And then we're going to be looking pretty good here. And then, yeah, God Goku just can't really take damage. God Goku, obviously, out of place on this team. I mean, at least he shares Fierce Battle with basically everybody, right? And then, yeah, he's on the team specifically for this reason, because I don't have to have a unit in slot 3 that just gets immediately destroyed. So Super BUU actually does share 2 links with Metal Cooler, And then you share Fierce Battle with you, so you're not getting anything extra. I do want him to get hit, because obviously he builds up by getting hit 7 times, and there's 6 attacks here. So is he actually going to give us the guard in the first appearance this time, unlike the 2 previous runs? There we go. Okay, good. So we get our guard, we get our attack up from being hit, so we do a 12 million attack stat here. Then he's going to get hit again, so then we get the additional as well, 5.2, that's not bad. While his intro buff is still up, his additional supers do actually do fairly reasonable damage, but once that intro buff wears off, especially at 55%, any additional supers he does are not really doing much damage, but you know, it's fine. We'll take that, the additional 5 mil. That does give him an extra 30% defense as well, so that's obviously good. And then, yeah, Gamma 1, unfortunately unable to super here, but I think the friend one is Rainbow, so he's going to be perfectly fine. He's still got his guard up because it's his first turn, so well, we take some damage, but, you know, it's not that much. And, of course, Metal Cooler giving us the clutch heal after he takes damage in the turn, so that is good. So we can do this. I want to try and get as much key together. Although actually we're about to finish this phase, aren't we? So the key's going to change. I was going to say I wanted to get as much key ready for Super BUU as possible, but unfortunately that is going to be redundant because we're going to go into the core and then the orbs are going to change. So let's see what we can do. I mean, we're getting some nice numbers out of these guys. Not that it really matters, right? We can't do anything to the Metal Cooler army, but you know. What's Gamma 2 going to get up to here? Was Kid BUU in slot 7? He must have been, right? Because if he was on the first turn, I probably just would have kept him with Super BUU. So that is unfortunate for him, considering he needs to build up. But I guess it's fine. Alright, big damage. Okay. Man, I cannot wait. I've mentioned it already before, but like, I can't wait for the anniversary banners to get dupes for the Gammas. Because who knows when they'll return again. They haven't returned on JP after the anniversary again yet. I imagine potentially on the worldwide banners, but it's interesting because obviously they're going to be for global very soon after the anniversary, but I could see that being the case. But I probably will, even if I don't pull all the copies I need. I have quite a few red coins at the moment, so I probably will just look to make sure they're both rainbowed by the time the celebration is over. I need 2 extra Gamma 1s and 3 Gamma 2s, but I mean, we'll see how it goes, right? I mean, usually I pull like every other unit on the banner before the main ones, but I guess we'll see. Kid BUU getting the additional here is actually really good as well, because we need him to attack as many times as possible to get fully built up. So, and there's the hidden potential additional normal. How much does he take from a super here? Not the best rotation for him. He is getting defensive support. Ooh, 230. Yikes. Okay, well, we've started the turn basically on full health, so I guess I can't really complain. So let's do this. Now, this is very, very important that you guard here, Super BUU. And let's get. We might as well get 2 rainbow orbs for God Goku. Alright, show me that guard. Okay, good. There we go. So fully built up he is now. This is pre-super though, which is unfortunate. 447. I mean, 55%. That's still pretty good pre-super. It's not the craziest, of course, but how much will Metal Cooler Core take? He's not gonna die, right? Because him dying would probably be ideal because we get a full heal. Whereas, obviously, like, God Goku at the end is not going to take any damage. Oh, yeah, he does die. I mean, like I say, that's fine, right? Because God Goku doesn't need to build up. And then, now we just get a full heal. Whereas, if we'd taken, say, like, 80k and then only had 100k HP left, God Goku would have taken nothing. And then we'd be going into the next turn on very low HP. So, I mean, this is basically why I bought Metal Cooler on the team. He's actually served his purpose perfectly, because on the next rotation where we have Super BUU back, we'll finally have Kid BUU there to be run with him. So, That actually did work out quite nicely. Oh, why did you have to be sealed? I mean, I guess I do this, right? Because if he super attacks Gamma 2, I just die. That is very unfortunate, though. But yeah, if he super attacks Gamma 2, I'm pretty sure I am just dead. So I will go ahead and do this. Don't really want to have the Gammas broken up, but I mean, you know, it doesn't really necessarily even matter if we win. I just want to see more of Super Buu. I would like to see Super Buu eat a super after he's super attacked, because we've seen him get supered now in slot 1 for 440k. Did he have any... There was no defensive support on that rotation, but I mean, we're not floating one of the Gammas now, so we're not going to be... well, we're floating Gamma 2, who is an attack support, but... Alright, so decent damage. Then we get the additional as well. So Gamma 1 should tank. If he supers again here, Gamma 1 should tank this reasonably well. Well, he's still not even fully built up. Okay, now he is. Of course, this turn he doesn't super. Right. So yeah, Gamma 2 is sealed. So here we go with just a bunch of normal attacks. Hey, we got a crit. GG. Alright, so here we go. Oh, Kid BUU is sealed, bruh. Alright, well, let's drop this just to do a bit of extra damage. Get the crit as well, nice. And then, what is Super BUU's defense? So, we've got 4 links with Kid BUU, and we are at 327k. So, I mean, again, like, if he doesn't guard, we are just potentially dead straight off the bat, but let's see. We'll get the same type orbs, why not? Build up towards the potential Dokkan attack. He did guard. Ooh. Okay, not bad. We didn't take double-digit damage, though, from the normals, so that is interesting. And then there's the additional. I guess that's because his intro buff has worn off now. You can see by, obviously, the attack stat being lower for the super, because it's turn 6. And his buff lasts for 5 turns. Well, actually, he was on turn 2 to start with, so it should actually still be active this turn. Does Kid BUU die to this? He was sealed. Ooh, close. Metal Cooler might actually die again now, because I don't think Metal Cooler got fully built up. So, and he doesn't have Big Bad Boss. Actually, wait, Kid BUU does have Big Bad Bosses, doesn't he? So, actually, he does have Big Bad Bosses active on this turn. Yeah, see, that makes a massive difference, having Big Bad Bosses active. Jeez. Alright, so we'll do this so we can actually float off one of the Gammas. I didn't even realise we hadn't used the support memory yet. So this works out quite nicely, because now we are actually floating off Gamma 1. Let's do this just so we get the heal. I know it means we don't do any extra damage, but I think we might actually be able to clutch this out here now. As long as Super BUU guards on the next turn, I think we are actually looking pretty good. Goku, you know, does a bit of damage, doesn't take any damage himself. Gamma 2 still rocking a 6.2, or sorry, Gamma 1, even without the links from Gamma 2, I should say. Still rocking a pretty decent number here, and he's got type advantage. Crit for good measure. And, yeah, very, very nice. Is he in a super? No super. Alright, let's go. Alright, so now we have some attack support. He's sealed Super BUU though. Oof. That is unfortunate. Do you get any extra links from you? No. Well, not much I can really do here. If we get supered, it is GG. And we're not going to be... Okay, I was going to say, unless we get lucky with the way the orbs drop. We could really... It would have been nice to get the Dokkan attack here, because Super BUU would get it. Oh god, he's supering off rip. Do we guard? Spin the roulette wheel, baby. No. So when we don't guard, we take 1.3 million damage. So, yeah, there you go. That was LR Super BUU versus Metal Cooler Core. I mean, he can be pretty good. It's just the biggest problem with him, as we already talked about in like the summon or skip video and stuff, is his teams. But I mean, the team, you know, we put on a pretty good showing. It's just, man, chance to guard units are so annoying. Like, just guard all the time. But, you know, here's what it is. So let me know what you guys think of Super BUU down below in the comments section. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.